would be the gentleman from Idaho, Mr. Fulcher.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And Mr. Secretary, thank you for being here and participating today, and also for your service to the city of Boston. And I hope you appreciate how I said that. I had to work on it many times. I'm from Idaho. We don't say Boston in Idaho, we say Boston.
You did pretty good there. You did all right there. It wasn't bad. You were pretty close.
Park my car and have a yard too. Anyway, thank you for your service. And I appreciate the question by Congressman Takano, because where I think he was trying to go was where I would like to discuss it as well. And if I understand correctly, it was March 23rd, the Department of Labor announced plans to rescind the rule protecting equal participation of faith-based organizations in federal contracting. And that rule, as I understand, guarantees protections of the Constitution, federal law for religious contractors so they can participate in the federal contracting system while following their religious beliefs. And so that's the basis for that. And I believe that's what Congressman Takano was talking about as well. And so since overturning this rule could adversely impact religious organizations and discourage participation in the federal contracting process, that was my question to you. Do you agree with that?
I just get my notes in front of me. The current proposed rescission is not yet public I think it was the Congressman's second point, your first point. Currently, it's under review with the Office of Management and Budget, Office of Information and Regulatory Affairs. Once a notice of proposed change rescission is published for public comment, the department will consider all comment on all received proposals. So I'm not at liberty to be able to discuss it right now, but it is under review.
Okay, and I thank you for that, and thank you for considering it. If I may, a word of encouragement. I believe that there are very good reasons for faith-based organizations to have that equal protection and for that rule to remain in place. And in just three general categories. Politically speaking, over half of Americans subscribe to either spiritual or religious affiliation. First of all, that's just from a practical standpoint, or from a political standpoint, rather. Practically speaking, I believe you can make a strong argument that it's our religious principles that are the basis for our rule of law, for our civility, for social structure, and personally, I believe for our prosperity. And then lastly, there's legal precedent now. At least two Supreme Court cases in 2014, the Burwell versus Hobby Lobby, and the 2018 Masterpiece Cake Shop versus Colorado Civil Rights Commission. So, Mr. Secretary, that's basically where I wanted to go with the dialogue. And I just believe that moves to disadvantage faith-based organizations just will have a very devastatingly negative impact. So I urge your involvement and your consideration in that regard, and any comments you'd like to have before my time's up.
No, thank you, and I look forward to working with you on this. And thank you for your great Boston accent today.
All right, thank you, Mr. Secretary. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.